They were able to, we just talked to Terry about, just chipping away against you tonight. Is that, how would you assess how they were able to attack you tonight?
Yeah, I think they were a little more aggressive than we thought going into this game. They got some good at-bats. Definitely capitalized on my bad pitches.
Where are you at right now as far as being on top of your game like we saw at the end of last year? Where do you think you are?
Yeah, physically I feel great. All my pitches are moving well. Getting dinged up on, get some, they're capitalizing on the pitches that I'm not executing. I started off a little slow last year, and just got to keep working.
This last year's, kind of like you said, you started off slow, obviously ended well. Does that give you something to work from, this year, going through it again?
I think, knowing my abilities, keeps me focused.
Was tonight one of those wild in the strike zone where when you miss in the strike zone, it just got too much to the plate, would you say, or?
Some of it was just, maybe the height of those pitches. They were in the good zone, but maybe the height wasn't where it needed to be. A couple of them were, pitches got too much of the zone. Maybe a mixture, sure.
Last year, I know it was kind of different circumstances and all because you had 2 starts, 2 in the bullpen, 2 more starts, and then to the bullpen. How do you kind of like take that time without going to the bullpen and doing or getting back on track like you did last year?
I would say communicating, just seeing, communicating with Deej, our catchers, Maddie, Tracy, Simon, just collaborating and seeing what adjustments I can make.
So one of those things when you came in that, Jose is telling you you're here, and it's good, it's just off a little bit, or what are those discussions like with your catcher between innings?
We haven't had specific talks like that. We thought we made some good pitches. He liked the location. I probably wanted a little bit higher on some guys. Other guys, I called the pitch and it got too much plate and they whacked it. So I think it just comes down to communicating with our guys, getting together and getting into a groove. I think Trey did a great job calling the game. Winsley's done a good job calling the game and working their asses off for me. Leading up to today, was getting bit by, third time through the lineup was getting me, knocking me out of the game, and today was combination of just some bad pitches and coming out a little more aggressive than we thought.
Is your health, the way you feel physically, the most important thing to you at this point?
Yeah, it's always important. I feel great. I'm definitely throwing harder than I would be at this time of year. So physically, I feel great, and mentally, I feel focused. Feel like I'm taking it one pitch at a time, and just gotta get grooved.